into heart, and then exhale. Really shine from the core of your being so bright that it pushes all the clouds away, breaking through that cloud cover of thought. Deep breath in, long, smooth breath out. So yoga just means unlocking the mind so that we can relax the heart open and enter into the space that's shining within us all the time, the space that we call pure awareness. So let's go ahead and lie down. When you're ready, and we'll start by stopping. And just begin by being. Make a nice deep in the earth. You can slide your shoulder blades away from your ears. You can start by swallowing a few times to soften your throat. You can lift the eyes to let the eyes. You can make fists flex, engage, and then completely relax. Whatever helps you to drop the weight of your body down into the ground, leaving it to gravity. See if you can loosen your grip around everything. And then take a deep breath to pull in through the open door of your mind back into your heart. And then exhale to push, release, clear any built up layers of tension, holding, anxiety, stress, trying to control the world, trying to control others, trying to control ourselves from a place of judgment, fear. So yoga means relaxing back into the moment, into ourselves, into the glow of our spirit, our being. So just take a few moments to explore the texture and the quality of your breathing. Let it be soft and smooth, silky like waves. And then let the wave of the breath roll over the surface of the mind. So just like the tide, the mind is being pulled as we inhale back inside. And then as we exhale, really shining out through the surface of our skin. So that we're really tasting and touching our own radiant presence, our own glowing awareness, our own loving presence. Slow deep breath in, long smooth breath out. And start to really notice the shimmer, the sparkle, the dance of all those particles like diamonds, our cells shining, humming, and tingling, and vibrating. Also, not just in us, but all around us. The whole universe is made of diamonds. Sparkling light, pure presence, pure being. Deep breath in, long, smooth breath out. So coming back into presence, back into life, back into spirit, back into the moment, back to peace, back into the heart. Let's take a few more rounds together. Drinking the breath into the tips of the fingernails, tips of the toenails, tips of the eyelashes, tip of the nose, every strand of hair from the outermost extremity, really soaking everything back into the central core, the inner diamond jewel hub, that quiet, still space shining in the middle of our life. And then from that diamond point, emanating and exuding that radiant, silent light out in all directions waves. It only takes a few moments to shift from suffering back to presence, from resisting, forcing, controlling, back to relaxing. Let's take a few more rounds. Big sound. Big, heavy rolls of wet waves washing over mind. So in yoga we say breath over mind, mind inside body. Can you make the sound of your breath louder than the internal chatter of the mind that tends to close the door on us? Can you make the mind more soft, open, and receptive so the mind becomes porous and open like a door leading into the heart, into that treasure shining in the center? So the secret and the key to being successful in practice is relaxation. Softening and coming back to what's central. Deep breath in. Long breath out. The breath is essential for you. It's our connection. So let the breath weave and blend and absorb the mind back into the body. So the body becomes filled with spirit, with presence, with love. So take a few more full body breaths, really quenching our thirst so we become deeply soaked and saturated in this ocean of oxygen that we all share. This diamond galaxy of stars. It's not just above us, but also shining within us. Start to move your fingers and toes so you can feel all your cells shimmering, sparkling like diamond stars. Feel all that natural joy and ease and pleasure of just being able to move and breathe. Being awake. Being alive. There's a natural joy that accompanies just existing at all. Being grateful to be here. Reaching arms up overhead when you're ready to take a nice long stretch. That feels good. Let the spine unstick. You can nod the head side to side, mixing the blood on both sides and break together. Which also creates a natural ecstasy where we balance left and right, dark and light, high and low, in and out of it. Just putting everything back into the middle. And then gather your legs, draw everything toward your center. Give yourself a big squeeze. And if it feels good, you can gently rock side to side. You can roll your ankles, you can see to nod your head, you can stir your hips. If you want, you can trace the edge of the sacrum. Bring some relief to the back. Just bring a nice easy feeling into the body. And then we'll hang both legs over to the right. Turn them towards the left if that's comfortable for your neck. Slide shoulder blades down. Now the higher the knees, the deeper the twist, the more it feels good for your spine. And then let's see if we can lift the breath out of the belly up into the chest. So we're taking rib cage breaths. So that we're bringing the steam of the breath into the heart. So if there's any hardness around the heart that was built up from too much thinking, some of you may have had too much to think last night. You don't want to overthink or overcomplicate or worry about the future or dwell in the past too much. If it's taking away from this divine miraculous moment right now. So as you breathe, use the heat of the breath to melt any icy heart holding in the heart. So the heart turns from a fist into a flower. So relaxing the heart moving with the breath. Streaming that wave through the hallway of the heart. Let it flow and pour like a cascading river through the chest, spilling, doubling, and flowing out through the upper back ribs as we exhale. So all practices to clean the heart, coming back to the present, back to life. Deep breath in, long, smooth breath out. Can you make the tail of the exhale a little longer, like pulling a thread? And then draw knees into chest. Give yourself another huge hug. Let it be sweet. Really soak an amazing amount of loving kindness into the fiber of the body, into the fiber of the muscles, into the bloodstream, bones, all the way to the cells. And then we'll hang the leg in the opposite direction. Fall into that easy twist. So these postures are to remove and release the weight of the burden that we put on ourselves through disconnected mind. So Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita that our only adversaries are not other people, conditions, or circumstances, but it's our own disconnected mind, the way we're perceiving things. So when we relax and surrender and soften back into the heart, the mind reunites with that light shining in the heart, and then we come back to silent presence. And then life flows from a deeper place. There's more grace, more ease, more forgiveness, more love, more healing, more kindness, more joy. Because our life is flowing from a deeper source. Deep breath in, long, smooth breath out. All we're doing is relaxing today. Yoga means relaxing into joy, softening into peace, which is indescribable bliss, shining light. And then coming back to center when you're ready, there's no rush, slowly squeeze knees and really soak everything in as you inhale. exhale, so you're pouring, dumping, and draining the brain. So the breath is being soaked into the brain of the brain, really absorbing oxygen into the brain, which creates a halo around the head. When the mind is hollow, it's a halo. When the mind is empty and clear, the light of heaven shines through our eyes. We can see heaven all around us. What we project reflects. What we shine out shines back in. So a profound shift happens when we shift inside. Coming into a comfortable seat whenever you're ready. So that was the class. Thank you all so much. Thank you for coming. It was amazing. Did you have fun? It was incredible. So we're moving through so many stages. We're all going through so much growth, evolution, change. So much is happening around us. But one thing never changes. What is it? We're always right here. It's always now. The soul is timeless, ever present, shining through our eyes, indestructible, quiet, non-judgmental, not philosophical, not religious, not political, not divided. One. Spirit is one. It's not a thought. It's a presence. So if you like, you can bring your palms together in prayer. Let that be a symbolic gesture, bringing every divided part of yourself back to the unity of love shining within the heart. Reuniting with that power that heals us, the power that grows every tree. Shining in the sun, making the waves roll. The intelligence that shaped and sculpted the mountains, scattered the stars. That grand consciousness that took us from a tiny drop into this miraculous body that we're in right now. Deep breath in, pull back, long breath out, push them out. Deep breath in, reuniting that space, and then extending love to everyone around you, which is a unified feeling. Take 2 more deep breaths like that. And then let's chant Om. Take a slow deep breath in. Receiving that rain of blessing, and then gently bow forward, creating a big groundswell of gratitude. And then climb onto all fours. And then press into downward dog. And then walk your hands back to your feet. And then slowly roll up to standing. And then start to move your body or really weird. Just move your shoulders, move your hips. Just get weird. Just be awkward. Just stop your chairs for yourself. Everyone around you. And just move your body. Move your wrists. Move your hips. And just celebrate the fact that we're alive right now. Celebrate the fact that you understand. We're going to do cardio, ready? I'm going to go like this. Give someone a high five. Give someone a high five. That was amazing. That was amazing. So I am trying to get more of a simple picture. It's something that was on my vision board. And so thank you for helping me get one step closer to that master Zumba certificate. So come to the front of your mat when you're ready. Step into your footprints. And just move in toward the center of your mat, away from the surfaces. I know it's hot, right? We're going to take it real easy. It's going to be cool. Nice, mellow, easy, gentle flow. Just come back to the push and pull of the breath. The wave of the breath. Breath over mind inside body. Everything gravitating and pulling toward the diamond core of the heart, where awareness emanates from. Heart is the hallway to heaven. Heaven is here when the mind is clear. Into love, I dissolve my fear. Coming back into presence, I am healed and restored. I feel joy, peace, happiness, grace, and ease. Deep breath in, long, smooth breath out. I'm doing a great job. And then gradually, inhale the arms up in slow motion. Like moving a dream. And then exhale, bring the hands to the heart, stay standing. You can strengthen your hands. Inhale, arms float up. Lift the heart toward your hands. And then exhale, drag the hands to the heart like a clear ground. Breathe your sound. Again, inhale, gathering sunlight. Exhale, hands to the heart. Feel that sunlight shining in your bones. Do that 3 more times, offering our salutations to the source of life. Thank you for this life. Thank you for today. Thank you for being here. And then this time, inhale, reach out, back your hands and fall forward into an easy forward bend. Inhale, look up halfway, and then step your right leg back and come to a low lunge. You can drop the back knee up. If you need to, you can fold your mat in half. And as you drop that back knee, get low so you can give your hips to the front heel. If you want, you can climb up to the front thigh. You can rock and sway side to side. You can pulse. Moving front to back if that feels good. So any type of lunge you want to practice here. So lunge is on me. Okay, lunge is my cue. Lunge for everyone. Free lunge. Make the vibrations for free lunge. And deep breath, breathe into the chest so that we're keeping the wave rolling. Always coming back to the breath, coming back to spirit. Doesn't matter what we call spirit, the presence is more important than the label, the power, the electricity. Labels are good, but only when we're trying to find something and it's in storage. And then with your hands on the earth, you can reach your left arm up if you want to twist. You can roll that left wrist. You can circle the top arm to warm up the shoulder. Some of us may enjoy catching the back foot. And just keeping the breath really steady and smooth. Big sound. Okay, let's take 2 more. You're doing great. And when you're ready, let it fall to the floor. Lean back straight in front leg, half split monkey pose. Named after the great hero monkey warrior Hanuman. So front foot flat. See you can drag your right heel back. Just move your left hip forward and then roll your spine. Make your heart into a glowing, roaring fire like the sun. Imagine you're practicing this posture in the center of the sun, shining equally in all directions toward everyone. facing up. You can walk out the legs here, pressing one heel down and then the other. That feels good, really soft and up the calves. And then walk the hands all the way back to the feet. And then slowly come up. Roll your shoulders, roll your wrists, roll your hips. If I say something weird, you can roll your eyes. And then walk to the front of the mat. Inhale, arms reach up, take a deep breath in. And then exhale, fold and half, falling in. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, step your left leg back. Low lunge, second side. Drop the back knee down. You can fold your mat. You can rock and sway a little bit if you want. You can pulse in and out. But keep the breath steady. So you can get your hips to that front heel. If you want to climb onto your right thigh, that feels good. Peace out. You're doing good. And then hands to the earth, release the right arm, twist. If you want, you can roll the wrist. You can circle the arm if you want to touch the right foot. Slide shoulder blades down as we lengthen through our crown. Can you draw your forehead back? Sacred in. Let's take a deep breath again. Can you brighten your mind with your heart? Can you make the light shining through your eyes a little brighter? Can you smile with your eyes? The more you press into the earth, the brighter the bones get. Make your bones bright. Deep breath. To really wake up the electricity of love inside of you. Slow motion, slide your front foot back. Cat cow, inhale the arch, exhale to round. Just move that weight up and down the spine. Big weight rolling over the back of the skull as we exhale. Polishing the backs of the eyes. And then when you're ready, downward facing dog. Walk the hands all the way back to your feet. Slowly come to stand. Roll your shoulders. Roll your ribs. Roll your hips. Roll your wrists. And then walk to the front edge of the mat. Gap the feet hips with your heart. Pull it over. Bounce in the knees. Bounce. 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 Pull it down. Something revolutionary. Put your hands in front of your face and look at what your hands look like without having a phone. So imagine. And then shake up your top. Shake. Shake. You keep bringing diamonds. You keep bringing diamonds. Shake. 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 We're going to jump the door. 1, 2, 3, let's jump. Jump. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, then inhale. And just relax. So let it rain, soaking the field. So we can slide the shoulder blades away from the ears again. Just take a few moments to receive all that celebratory energy. You know how the cells are still celebrating. Slow deep breaths where breath is rolling, waves moving. And really place the mind inside the ocean of the heart so the mind doesn't get dry or intellectual. Intellect can divide and categorize, but when it's disconnected from its root, it becomes fundamentalist, angry, upset, judgmental. And then it actually wards off the mercy and the blessing and the grace. So we can soften and surrender on the inside so the mind becomes soaking wet and dissolves and is reabsorbed into the loving presence of the heart, which is spirit itself, our awareness. The light shining through our eyes is the light of heaven. So by relaxing back in, we come back into that merciful state, graceful state, the ocean of bliss. Take a few rounds rising and falling, and just let it roll. Surrender and relaxation is the key to reuniting and coming back home. Everyone's doing a beautiful job. And then reach the arms up over the head under the earth and take a nice long stretch. It feels that we can nod the head side to side. So we don't want to overheat because there's so much gravity, so much fire here. So we want to go slow, let it be mellow, gather up legs when you're ready, squeeze knees into chest. And then let's plant the feet on the floor, hips width or wider, and just let the knees sway side to side. And just polishing the hips, in that soft rolling wave washing through the body as we breathe. Breath is like a river that flows through the heart like Ganga, a river of pure, loving grace, bringing us back to our natural state of being open, connected, calm and relaxed, peaceful and expressive. And then gather the legs again, squeeze the knees, and then plant the feet on the floor, hips width apart, take the right leg straight up, interlace the fingers behind the right thigh, and we'll just give some love to our legs. So you can flex if you want to bend and straighten a few times to pump some fresh blood into the heart. Just a therapeutic way to really stretch into the hamstring. And then really soak and absorb the leg in an amazing amount of oxygen. Fully mind in. As we exhale, pushing toxins out. So that we're being swept by the wave in the ocean of grace, drawing us back in. do square pose. Right chin on top of left thigh. Just gives you love to our hips. Flexing in that right foot. You can press the right thigh away. If you want to go deep, you can interlace the fingers behind the left thigh. Deeper still from the shin. Or just keep the breath really slow and smooth. Big sound. Big sound. Big weight. Big energy. So the softer, quieter, more relaxed we get, the more we have access to greater presence. The bigger power of love shining in and around us, across the universe. Whoa. Hare Krishna. And then when you're ready, switch sides. Flexing the top foot. Soft forehead, soft face, so you can relax the crown, the scalp, so the skull cap. Relaxing the roots of the teeth. You can keep lips sealed, teeth gapped if you like, resting the tip of the tongue, just find the two front teeth. And then really tuning into the hiss of the breath, like waves breaking against the shore, or like the sound of the wind rustling in the leaves. A natural mantra. Let that sound be like Krishna's flute in our ears. A sweet melody, really reassuring, relaxing, reminding the mind to let go, soften, and land in the heart. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama. Switching sides whenever you're ready, there's no rush. Take your time. Hare Krishna, Hare